How McDonald's beef burgers are made? Where does McDonald's manufacture its burgers? We visited a meat factory to find out how McDonald's hamburgers are made. The process begins on cattle farms where thousands of cows are raised. McDonald's hamburgers are made with beef. The cows are slaughtered in abattoirs and the meat is sent to McDonald's suppliers. McDonald's has ensured that their hamburgers do not contain preservatives. However, many people believe that McDonald's hamburgers are filled with preservatives. To find out how the hamburgers are made, in this video, we visited a McDonald's supplier factory where an average of 5 million hamburgers are produced per day. This factory produces the meat for the burgers, and it is the size of a football field. This company is one of the largest global suppliers of hamburgers for the fast food chain. Around 19% of this factory's production is for McDonald's. The burger production process, from meat to precise and efficient packaging. First, the meat is checked to ensure there are no bones. Then, the meat is placed into boxes with a capacity of around 500 kilograms. Nearly 500 containers are needed each day to make enough hamburgers. After removing it from the boxes, it is taken to the grinders. Subsequently, the meat is transformed into ground beef using a massive grinder. While the grinders grind the meat, the machine ensures no bone fragments are left behind. When the ground beef resembles spaghetti, it is perfect. Then, another machine shapes the meat into burgers and adds the famous preservatives. The meat is frozen at a temperature of minus 18 degrees Celsius. To keep the production process active, fewer people are needed than one might imagine. A total of 100 people work in the factory. The factory has the capacity to produce approximately 13 million burgers per week. Although its production is slightly lower, the fat content of McDonald's hamburgers should be 20%. The hamburgers are placed in plastic bags and then in boxes. Once packaged, another machine inspects the hamburgers and wraps them in plastic. The journey of McDonald's hamburgers, from the distribution center to your plate, frozen and cooked to perfection. The hamburgers are taken from the distribution center to McDonald's restaurants. When the meat arrives at the restaurant, it is fully frozen. McDonald's burgers are never flipped, they are cooked on a special electric grill that cooks the meat from top to bottom. This decreases the cooking time. It takes only 40 seconds to cook a frozen hamburger. Salt and pepper are added to the burger after cooking. The artisanal process of burger buns, from mixing to perfect baking and delivery to restaurants. Regarding the burger buns, the production process begins with the dough. The first thing added in flour, then water is poured, followed by liquid yeast and salt. They also include some proteins and preservatives to help relax the dough. The dough is mixed in a giant mixer and left to ferment for a few hours. Afterwards, sugar is added to the mixture. A machine shapes the dough into small balls. They are placed in molds and ready to go through the oven. But before that, sesame seeds are added. They pass through a machine that pours thousands of sesame seeds into the buns. and then they are placed in a giant oven at 240 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes. When they come out to the oven, they have a golden and very appetizing appearance. Once cooled, they are inspected and packaged in plastic bags. They are now ready to be sent to fast food restaurants. The fresh and processed ingredients behind McDonald's hamburgers: quality lettuce, chicken, and cheese. Once in the restaurant, the employee will finish broiling and heating the chicken in a special oven. As for lettuce, freshly harvested lettuce are sent to a factory where they are cut into smaller portions. A machine grinds them and they circulate on a conveyor belt until they fall into water tanks, where they are washed and any dirt is removed. Vibrations also help eliminate any waste. Once the dirt and waste are removed, it passes through a conveyor belt until it reaches a shearer that cuts the lettuce into smaller pieces. This can be the healthiest thing you'll find in a McDonald's burger. Yellow cheese is one of the most well-known processed cheese due to its slight presentation, meltability, and longer shelf life compared to traditional cheeses. This machine cuts thousands of cheese slices with a rotating arm. Once cut into slices, they are sent to McDonald's restaurants. Back in the restaurant, while the meat is cooking, the bun is toasted in an electric oven. Separately, the cook uses a spatula to place the meat on the bun. Condiments and pickles are added on top of the meat, and the top part of the bun is placed. The burger is wrapped and slid into the warming unit for serving. The total time it takes to prepare a McDonald's burger from the freezer to the consumer's hands is approximately 1.5 minutes. You already know how McDonald's hamburgers are made, but they are still just as appetizing as before. Leave your opinion in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it and share it with someone who may be interested. Also, subscribe to this channel and turn on the notifications to keep learning. Goodbye!